We need to have more people that care, that want to leave something better behind than what we inherited for the future, for the children. That's what it's all about. Leaving something better behind.
Yeah, and there's the steely determination in your eyes. There's the steely determination. You are a champion of the underdog, aren't you?
That has been said to me before. I've been accused of being an angel by some other people, but you know what?
Yes.
I'm an average man, just trying to make a difference. I'm an average Joe. There's nothing special about me. I just want to make it better for the next person that comes behind me, because there's a huge need. Orange County has one of the highest per capita rates of millionaires in the United States of America. We also have one of the highest per capita rates of homelessness next to Detroit, Michigan. So there's a lot to be work to be done.
So what is the power? What is the power that you talk about that's put you here? What does it look like to you? What is this power?
The power of love. That's what I believe, the power of love. But I also believe that there's a supreme being, whatever you call it, spirit, force. And it's very seldom that I talk about this, but I have seen things. I've been in some very tough situations in my life where I thought there was no hope, but all of a sudden you pulled through.
Would you be prepared to share that?
Sure. Well, there was one time in my life where I nearly got, well, more than once, I nearly got drowned. And I was in a very bad situation. I was in a boat which overturned. And as I was swimming to the shore, every time I got close to the shore, the tide kept sweeping me back. I'd grab on and I kept pushed out. And I said to myself, God, I got a daughter at home. I can't die tonight. And I managed to get to that shore. But it was a lot of determination. But that's one incident that comes to my mind. I was in an area of Long Beach one time where these people tried to rob me, and they had guns. And I had a friend with me that day, and he told me that these guys had the guns, so I was prepared to protect myself. But what he told me that day when he was coming, I had asked him to come, he didn't want to come, but something told me to go with him that day. I've been blessed. For those, I don't consider myself to be a very religious individual, but I believe there's a higher power that has looked out for me and protected me. Now, the third, I've never shared this with anybody on camera. There was a time in my life when I questioned God. I questioned if the God existed. So I was in the middle of Bedford-Stuyvesant on a train one time, which can be a challenging area of New York City. And I was going to college, and I said, God, if you exist, send me some sign. And I said, I don't want to test you. And I'll never forget this. There was an African-American gentleman. He was preaching the word of God from the Bible, all right? And there was this transient that ran at him. And the person that was preaching, I thought he was nuts at the time. He says, he looked at the guy, and this guy was running at him full force. And he said to you, I rebuke you, Satan. And the guy stopped dead in his tracks. To me, that was a message. That's all I gotta say. Take it for what it is. I'm not a very religious person, but I believe there's something out there.
That journey to trust in the power of love, it's been a huge one, and it's one that I'm honored to be given the opportunity to feel the betrayal, to feel the devastation, to then to be able to feel the glory of believing in something much, much greater, a force that is so powerful that it will move mountains, it will part the oceans, it will do anything and everything. And so what you say touches me, and when you share something that is deep within you that you haven't shared, that moves me.
Thank you. And what I would say to you from what you just told me, my heart goes out to you for the suffering and the pain you went through. But look at the channel of good. Look at the tsunami that it has created. The tsunami of love, the tsunami of good, where it can open the doors of healing, hope, and love to so many others out there. Now, you have shared with me some of the people that you have been interacting with. If you help one child in your mission, you've been successful. But you don't have to stop there. And never, ever, ever give up the fight. Because there is great things ahead to happen for those who don't have any hope.